Hey everyone, it's ESMOND. Welcome to Basically MTG. Welcome back for another episode of Quintessential Commander. Today, I am playing with GABRIEL, LIANG, and Gary. And they are playing with some of the newer commanders that were released this year. And I will be playing a patron requested commander, which is Kenrith. So it's a big shout out to my patron, Dutch McFadden. This is what you requested for. It's a Kenrith cycling deck. And I decided to use Zirda as a companion. So we're playing Kenrith and Zirda.
Oh boy.
No, there's nothing fun with Kenrith.
Alright, so we'll go to the deck summary and the opening hands, and then we'll start the game.
Alright, so first up it's me playing Kenrith, the Return King, with the companion Zirda, the Dawnwaker. So that means that every single permanent card in my deck has an activated ability, and cycling is an activated ability, so most of my cards in here are cycling cards. So basically what I'm trying to do is just cycle away most of my stuff and then get them back with some mass reanimation spell and get a bunch of value, use Kenrith to give everything trample and haste and win the game from there. So I kept a pretty good hand. I have a Swamp, a Zargoth Triumph, a Living End, Jorga, Valiant Rescuer, a Finale of Eternity, and a Rooting Moloch. Going next is GABRIEL, and he's playing one of the new commanders from Commander Legends. It's Kwain, Itinerant, Meddler. This is the Azorius commander. It taps and each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. So he's trying to just draw more cards, gain a bunch of life, and slow everyone else down. Meanwhile, getting payoffs for drawing cards and getting payoffs for gaining life. So he kept a pretty good hand with an Island, a Plains, a Deafening Silence, a Soul Ring, a Thought Vessel, Toothy, and a Drop Skull Reaver. Going next is LIANG, and he's also playing a bunch of new commanders from the new Commander Legend set. It's the elf pairing of Miara, Thorn of the Glade, and Numa, Jorga, Chieftain. So this is basically a Golgari elf tribal deck. He's doing all kinds of tribal things, trying to get a bunch of elves on the board, pump them up, and swing over everyone. He kept a very land heavy hand with a Swamp, a Forest, a Woodland Cemetery, an Ancient Tomb, a Fabled Passage, a Verdant Catacombs, and an Icon of Ancestry. Finally, we have Gary, and he is playing the mono black deck Tinybones, Trinket Thief. This deck is trying to get everyone to discard cards so that he can draw cards and lose life, and he can punish opponents with no cards in hand with Tinybones' ability. So he kept a pretty good hand, 2 Swamps, a Mirrored Landscape, a Shizo, Cabal Ritual, Hero's Downfall, and a Creeping Dread. Yes!
The elves. Alright, I'll start first. Draw for turn. I'll play a Verdant Catacombs and I'll crack it. Lose 1 life. I'll search for an Overgrown Tomb, put into play, tap, and I'll say go.
Alright, I will draw for turn. I'll lay a Mirrored Landscape, tap, and pass.
Alright, draw for turn. I will play Zargoth Triumph, tapped, say go.
Drop. Plains. Okay, I pass.
Okay, I untap. Draw for my turn. I will play an Ancient Tomb. I will tap 2 and lose 2 lives. And I'll cast an Icon of Ancestry, naming elves.
Nice.
And I'll say go.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn. I'll lay a Swamp. I'll tap 2. Cast Tinybones. Yeah, say go.
I will untap. Draw. I will play a Swamp. I'll tap 2. I'll play Jorga, Monvoli Recluse. Okay, that's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, drop. Play an island. And I cast Kwain. Right.
Alright, I untap for my turn and I draw a card. I will play a Forest. I will tap Ancient Tomb and a Forest. Okay, and I'll cast Lifecrafter's Mystery. And I say go.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn. I'll lay a Swamp. I'll tap 2. I'll cast Buglerat. ETBs, each opponent discards 1 card.
Okay, I will discard Finale of Eternity.
I'll discard the Deafening Silence.
I'll discard a Swamp.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go to my end step. Tinybone will trigger. I will draw a card and lose 1 life.
Untap. Draw. Okay, I'll tap 2. I will cycle Rooting Warlock. So cycle, I will discard it and draw. Then that will trigger Jorel. I'll get a cat. And then I will play a Browgrin Triome. Go to combat. I will send Jorel at LIANG.
I will take 1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Tap. Drop. Play an island. I'll tap my island for Soul Ring. And I'll tap 4 to cast Tutti, Imaginary Friend.
Nice.
Then I pass.
Alright, untap for my turn. Upkeep, I will scry 1. Things, I'll put it at the top. I will draw for turn. I'll play Fabled Passage. I will sack it to find a forest. Yeah, so it comes untapped because I have 4 lands.
Yeah.
Tap 2 for an Ancient Tomb for 2 colorless. Tap 1 green. I will cast Farsight. And to split things up, I will just tap another forest to cast 3 visits. So I'll search for a forest and a swamp. And I will say go.
Alright, untap. Draw for turn. I'll lay a swamp. I'll tap 2. I'll cast Cabal Ritual. Add 3 black. I'll tap another 2, so I got 5 mana in total. I'll cast Mind Rake. Overload. Each player discard 2 cards.
Response. I will tap Queen. Each player may draw a card.
Okay. So everybody draws a card.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
Yeah, I'll draw a card.
Then we all gain 1 life.
Then, because I drew a card, 2D gets a +1/+1 counter. Okay, and then you can start discarding.
Alright. I'll discard Gabriel and Creeping Drag.
Alright, I will discard Kasali Pride Mage and Threshing Brontodon.
Yeah, I'll discard Drugstore River and Dovin's Veto.
I will discard Woodland Cemetery and Dawn Guild Leaf Dean.
Alright. Go to man step.
Yeah.
Tinybones to trigger. I'll draw 1 card and lose 1 life.
So good.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Play a Drowned Catacomb. I'll go to combat. I'll send the cat at Gary.
No blocks, take 2.
Then I'll tap 4. I will suspend Living End.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Untap. Drop. Okay, so I draw a card, 2T gets another +1/+1 counter. I tap my Soul Ring to play a Thought Vessel. I go to combat. 2T swings at Gary.
Block my Bugler Rat.
Okay.
Bugler dice.
Okay, I pass.
Alright, untap for my turn. Upkeep, I scry 1. Okay, I'll put it at the top and I will draw it. I'll tap 2 forests. I'll cast Priest of Titania.
Okay.
So when I cast a creature spells, I play a green and I draw a card. I'll play an Evolving Wilds and I'll sack the Evolving Wilds for a swamp. Yeah, and I'm my turn.
Alright, untap. Draw. Alright, I'll lay a land, Shizu Death House. I'll tap 1 black. I'll cast Vicious Rumor.
Okay.
It deals 1 to each opponent, each one put discard a card and then mill a top card and I gain 1 life.
Okay, so we all take 1 damage. You gain 1 life. I will discard the forest.
Okay, I discard Arms Collector.
I will discard Find to Finality.
Okay,
Right,
and then we mill,
mill 1 card.
Mill 1 card.
You want card?
I will mill a Curator of Mysteries.
Planes.
I will you a Yummy Via Hollow.
What's this? Okay, so it resolves.
Alright, then it resolves completely. And then I'll tap 3. I'll cast Liliana the Veil. -2, targeting Gabriel.
Oh, okay. Response. I'll tap Queen.
Alright.
Each person may draw a card.
So I guess we all draw?
Yeah, I'll draw.
And then when I draw a card, 2T goes up to 3. Good, and then I'll sacrifice Queen.
Okay, and instead, Tinybone trigger, I'll lose 1 life and draw a card. And say go.
Okay, I will untap. My upkeep, Living End will go down to 2 suspend counters. Then I will draw. I'll play an Isolated Chapel. Go to combat. I will send both of these at Liliana.
Alright, Liliana dies.
And then I will tap 3. I will play Burnished Heart.
Very good.
And say go.
Tap. Drop. And drop. 2T goes up to 4. I play an island. I'll tap 2. to cast a Sky Diamond tapped.
Alright.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, your end step, I will tap 3, take 2 from Ancient Tomb. I'll activate Icon of SS3 ability. Look at the top 3 cards. One. What? What is this? I'll reveal an Abomination of Lanoir and put it into my hand and the rest in the bottom of my library in a random order. Okay, so for my turn, I'll untap. Upkeep, I will scry 1. I'll put at the top. I will draw for my turn. I will play a Swamp. I'll tap for 3. I'll cast Reese the Exile. Then I will tap 2. And I'll cast Miara, Thorn of the Glade.
You play 1 more mana to...
Yes, and I will tap 1 green to draw a card. And I will end my turn.
Alright, tap. Draw for turn. I'll lay a Swamp. I'll tap 4. I'll cast Fell Spectre. In ETBs, target opponent discards a card. I will target GABRIEL.
I don't understand why I'm always targeted every game. In response to the ETB trigger, I will cast Generous Gift, targeting Tutti. So Tutti is destroyed, I create a 3/3 elephant, and I draw 4 cards.
Nice.
No, this card, Psychosis Crawler.
And then the Fell second ability triggers.
And I lose 2 life. Okay.
And I will go to my end step. Tinybones will trigger. I'll lose 1 life. And I'll draw a card. And say go.
Okay, on your end step, I will tap 2. I will cycle Valiant Rescuer.
Nice.
So discard it and draw a card. Okay, then I will untap. On my upkeep, Living End will go down to 1 counter. And then I'll draw for turn. Okay, then I will tap 3. I will cycle Croson Tusker. So when I cycle it, I will search for basic land card, put it into my hand, and then after it, shuffle, then draw. I will reveal a forest, goes to my hand, then I will draw, and discard Croson Tusker. Then I will play the forest for turn. Oh, then because I draw, GABRIEL will trigger, I get another cat. Yeah, I'll say go.
I untap. I draw. I play my island. I'm going to combat. Okay, Elephant will be going towards Gary.
I'll cast Upblock with Fell Spectre.
Why? That makes no sense.
Yep, pass.
Okay, so end step, I'll activate Priest of Titania, tapping for 3 mana, and using the icon on SS3. Yeah. So I look at the top 3. Oh my goodness, I keep putting the cards I want below. I'll reveal Ezuri, Renegade Leader, and I put the rest at the bottom. So my turn, I untap. Upkeep, I will scry 1 from Lifecrafter Bestiary, and I will put at the top. I will draw for my turn. Right, go to combat. Reese the Exile goes to Gary, and Miara goes to GABRIEL. Okay, so when it attacks, I will trigger and I gain 3 life.
I will take 2.
I'll take 4, right?
Yeah, 4. And I will say go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Ooh. I'll lay a Swamp. Tap 3. I'll cast Liana, Heretical Healer.
Sure. Okay.
I pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I will tap 3, sacrifice my Burnished Heart.
Alright.
I will find a plains and an island into play tapped. So my turn, I will untap. Upkeep, Living End will go down to 0 and it will be cast.
Okay, so in response to the cast of Living End, I will path my elephant. Yeah, I'm stuck. Okay.
So I'll activate Priest of Titania, adding 3 floating green mana.
Okay, and then it resolves?
Yep. Wait. Okay. On a stack, I'll tap 2. I'll cast Go for the Throat, targeting Tinybones.
Sure.
Tinybones, I'll send the graveyard.
Okay.
And then Liana will flip, cause it sees Tinybone dying.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then I get a 2/2 zombie.
Okay, so then Living End resolves?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll go first. I lose my cats and GABRIEL. I will get back
That's a lot of things.
Burnished Heart, Croson Tusker, Valiant Rescuer, Curator of Mysteries, Trashing Brontodon, Kasali Pride Mage, and Rooting Moloch. I have 1 ETB trigger, but I have no cycling cards in my graveyard, so nothing happens.
Okay, my turn. Okay, I get Drop Score Reaver, Arms Collector, Psychosis Crawler, and Tutti.
Nice.
Okay, for me, I will need to sack these 3 But I'll use the 3 mana from the priest just now to activate Miaras. Because when 3 elves die, I will draw 3 cards. I will send Miara to the command zone.
Okay, so you pay 3 life?
Yes, I'll pay 3 life as well. And I'll bring back Duen, Guild Lifting, and I will draw 3 cards.
Only one creature.
Yeah, only one creature.
Very good already.
Alright, I'll sack my zombie and bring back Tinybones, Fell Spectre, and Bugler. I'll stack the trigger in such a way that Bugler will trigger first. So each opponent discard a card.
Okay, I will discard Chainer, Nightmare Adept.
Discard Eater Swan Canonis.
I will discard Doubling Season.
Fell Spectre will trigger, each of you lose 2 life. And then I'll trigger Fell Spectre on LIANG. Just discard 1 card.
I'll discard Reclamation Sage.
Oof.
Alright, and you lose 2 life.
Okay, finally. I will tap 5. I will cast Kenrith.
Oh boy.
Okay, then I will pay 1 red. I will give all creatures Trample and Haste until end of turn. I will send Crozen Tusker and Curator of Mysteries at Liliana.
Alright.
And then I will send Kenrith, the Valiant Rescuer, the Rooting Moloch, and Thrashing Brontodon at your face.
Alright, no blocks, everything goes through.
Okay.
Lily dies.
Yeah, that's it for me lah. Go ahead.
Untap. I draw a card. I have 2 triggers. Psychosis Crawler. And then Toti gets a +1/+1 counter. I play a Favorite Passage. I'll crack it for Plains. Comes in untapped because I have 4 more lands. I'll go to combat. Okay, draw Spore Reaver, go ESMOND.
Yeah, I can't block.
Okay, so first strike damage. You take 3 first.
Take 3 from first strike.
I gain 3 life. I draw a card. 2 triggers again. Psychosis Crawler and Tuti.
And then normal damage.
Normal damage.
I'll take 3.
Yep, gain 3 life. And then I draw a card. Tuti goes up. And Psychosis Crawler, each person loses life. My second main phase, I'll tap 2 blue, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll cast Flood of Tears.
Alright.
Okay, so in response to that, I will tap for 3 mana, activate Icon Ancestry again. Look at the top 3. I will reveal Armorcraft Judge and put into my hand.
Yep.
Okay, then I will respond.
Yep.
I will tap 1. I will sacrifice my Pride Mage.
Yep.
I'll target your Lifecrafter's Bestiary.
Okay.
Then I will tap 1 more. I will sacrifice my Brontodon.
Yep.
And I will destroy your Psychosis Crawler.
Okay. No response. It's destroyed.
Okay, and then go ahead.
Flood of Tears resolves, returns all non-implements to their owner's hand.
Alright.
Okay, Flood of Tears resolve. I'll put in Drog Score Reaver, is the right choice. Okay. 2 triggers, I draw 3 cards. Yep, okay. I tap 1. We'll play a Soul Ring. I'll tap my Soul Ring to play a Top Vessel. And then I'll play Tuti. And I pass.
Your end step. I'll tap for 4. I'll cast Statue, destroying your river.
Nice.
Okay, it's destroyed.
Okay, so my turn. I untap, draw for my turn. I'll tap for 4 mana and take 2 damage from Ancient Tomb.
Sure.
I'll cast Beast Whisperer.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Good.
Very good.
Tap for 3 mana. I'll cast Azuri, Renegade Leader. So Beast Whisperer's cast trigger, I will draw a card. I'll tap for 1 swamp. I'll cast Wayfarer's Bubble.
Nice.
And I'll say go.
Tap. Draw. I'll tap 4. I'll cast Raider's Wake. I tap 2. I cast Bugler Rat. Each opponent discards a card.
Okay, I will discard a Valiant Rescuer.
I discard Arms Collector.
I'll discard Armorcraft Judge.
Alright, or we lose 2 life.
Yep, we all lose 2 life.
Okay, yeah, pass.
Okay, I will untap. Draw. Play a Clifftop Retreat. I'll tap 4. I will play Curator of Mysteries.
I can't do your stuff.
Where's the cycling?
The thing is that Raider's Wake will kill me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, that's it for me. So go.
Okay, untap. I drop. 2T triggers. I cast a fairy. Hero of Dominaria. I will blast it to 5. And I draw a card. And 2T triggers.
Let me think the 2T trigger on this deck.
2T trigger on the stack.
I'll tap 4. I will flash in, cast out, targeting 2T.
Yeah, okay. 2T leaves the battlefield, I draw a card.
Yes.
I play Island for turn. Okay, I tap 6. I cast a Dream Trawler.
Oh my god.
Okay, I go to my end step and I tap 2 lands.
Alright, my turn. I'll untap. Draw a card. Okay, I'll tap for 3. I'll cast Elvish Archdruid.
Yep. Okay.
Elvish Archdruid trigger, I draw a card from Beast Whisperer. I'll tap for 4 mana, take 2 damage from Ancient Tomb. It's killing me. I'll cast Dwayne,
Yep. Okay.
so I'll draw a card from Beast Whisperer.
Yep.
I'll play a song for the turn. I'll tap 3. I'll cast Icon of Ancestry. Naming elves. I'll go to combat.
Yep.
Beast Whisperer and Ezri at Teferi.
How big is your Beast Whisperer?
He is
5/6.
5/6.
No blocks and Teferi dice.
At least put out some resistance, man.
This drop already.
I'll say go.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll tap 2. I'll cast Tinybones.
Okay.
I'll tap 4. I'll cast Fel Spectre. I'll target Gabriel with the ETB discard trigger.
Discard Sky Diamond.
Alright, 2 will trigger, Fel Spectre will trigger, and Raider will trigger, so you lose 4 life.
I lose for life.
Go to combat. I'll swing a 1/1 at ESMOND, cause why not?
Why?
Just take it lah.
Wait, just block, faster block.
No, I will take 1 damage.
Alright, I'll go to my begin my end step. I'll trigger Raider's Wake first. Gabriel drops discard in a card.
Discard Blind Obedience.
You lose another 4 life. Tinybone trigger. I'll draw 1 card and lose 1 life. And say go.
I will untap. Draw for turn. I'll tap 3. I will put Zirda into my hand. And then I'll tap 3 more. I will cast Zirda,
Okay.
the Dawnwaker. Okay, then I'll play a tap land, Survive Triumph. Yeah, and I say go.
Untap. Drop. Okay, when I draw, Dream Trawler triggers, it becomes a 4/5. Go to combat. Dream Trawler attacks Gary.
Sure.
Attack trigger. I draw a card. Becomes 5/5.
Take 5.
And because it has lifelink, I gain 5. Okay, planes. I will cast Supreme Verdict.
I will respond. I will tap 1 green. I will cycle my Crocent Tusker. Yep, triggers a Fel Spectre, Raider's Wake, I lose 4 life. I will find a mountain, goes into my hand. And then Creator of Mysteries will trigger. And I will scry 1. I'll put it below. Then, still in response, I will tap 1 more mana. I will cycle a Rooting Moloch. I'll lose another 4 life. Scry first, before drawing. I'll put this below. And discard and draw. Okay, and then it resolves.
Resolves, okay.
Alright, so I'll send Tinybones to the command zone.
Okay, I still have stuff to do. I'll tap my Soul Ring to play an Arcane Signet. Tap 4 mana to cast Kwain. And then I'll tap 1 white and 1 blue for a Rest in Peace.
Jeez.
Exile all graveyard.
Oh my goodness. Okay, graveyards are exiled.
Oh, I wanted my graveyard.
Ah, Zirda. Zirda is gone forever.
Okay, then I pass the turn.
Untap for my turn.
No, she have killed Gabriel first.
I will draw. Okay, tap for 9 mana. Take 2 from Ancient Tomb. I'll cast the Great Henge. It was supposed to be for 2, you know. Oh my goodness.
Who pays 9 for Great Hedge? Me.
Okay, I will use the ability tap 2 and I'll add 2 green, I'll gain 2 life.
Wow.
Then I will cast Rampant Growth. I'll search for a forest then. And I will say go.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll tap 4. I'll cast Tinybones. I'll tap 3. I'll cast Necrogen Mist.
Okay.
And I pass.
Yeah, okay, I will untap. So upkeep Necrogen Mist will trigger. In response to the trigger, I will tap 5.
Yeah.
I will cast Sylvan Reclamation.
Oh.
So I will exile 2 artifacts or enchantments. I will target Rest in Peace and Raider's Wake.
Alright. Alright, Razor's Wake is out.
I mean, there are a lot of options lah.
Yeah,
But
Necrogen
those
Mist.
two hurt me the most.
Correct.
Okay, then this goes to my graveyard.
Mm.
Then I will resolve Necrogen Mist trigger. I will discard a Burnished Heart. And then I'll draw for turn. Play a Mountain. I'll tap 2. I will play a Dawn Treader Elk.
Alright.
And then I'll say go.
Okay, before I unstep,
Yeah.
I'll tap my planes to play Swords to Plowshares, targeting Tinybones.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I must ask him to stop drawing cards. Everybody's very low on cards. Okay, untap.
Necrogen Mist trigger.
Necromemes triggers, I'll discard. Okay, I'll discard Shabras. Then I'll draw for turn. I'll play Confounding Conundrum.
Okay.
Okay, drop. Mystic Sanctuary, putting back Swords to Plowshares.
Nice.
Sure.
And then I play Azor, the Lawbringer.
More trouble.
Pass the turn.
Okay, so for my turn, I untap. During my upkeep, I will discard. I'll discard Elvish Dreadlord.
Alright.
So I'll draw for my turn. Pay 2 mana. I'll cast Shadows of the Past. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, correct. I will anchor Elvish Dreadlord.
Yes!
Okay, so this is 3 Elvish Dreadlords. So, yeah, combat, you will swing to one of your each.
No blocks.
Yeah, I will block with my Elk.
Azor will block 1.
Yeah, sure. So, damage resolves.
So damage, I'll tap Queen.
Okay, sure.
Draw a card.
Alright, I will draw. Everyone draws. Gain a life.
Okay.
Okay, then Azor dies, because it's left touch.
My Elk dies.
Take 3.
Okay, so this one dies. It triggers all non-elves get -3/-3 at the end of turn.
Yep,
So Queen dies.
Queen dies. Command zone.
And I'll scry 1 4 times. Scry 1, put it up. And I will end my turn. So these 2 dies. Yeah, go ahead.
Untap. Necrogen Mist trigger. I'll discard Evolving Mouse. Draw for turn. I'll cast Shrieking Affliction.
Oof.
And say go lah.
I will untap.
Necrogen Mist trigger.
Necrogen Mist trigger on the stack. I will tap 2. I will cycle Titanoth Rex. Okay, so I will discard it and draw a card. Okay, and then I will discard Nature's Law.
Alright.
Then I will draw for turn. Alright, then I'll tap 5. And I will cast Kenrith.
Okay.
Return King. And that's it, go ahead.
On the end step, I'll tap the planes and cast Swords to Plowshares, targeting Kenrith.
Okay, in response, I will tap 4 and activate Kenrith to draw a card.
Okay.
Me lah. Okay, and then Kenrith goes back to the command zone.
Okay, untap. Okay, so untap upkeep, I lose 3 life because I have no hand. I draw a card for turn. I'm going to cast Kwain again for 6 mana. It's doing a lot of work though.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tap 2 plus a top vessel. I'll cast Narset, Pater of Veils. Our minus. Looking at the top 4. It's not so good then. Oh, my next card will be quite good. I'll take a. Sorry, Senate. Oh, damn sad. Okay.
Before you pass, I will tap 2. I'll crack Wayfarer's Bubble.
Yep.
I will search for a forest. Untap. During my upkeep, I will discard Abomination of Lanoa. And I will draw for my turn. I will tap for 3, taking 2 from Ancient Tomb. I'll cast Kodama's Reach.
Okay.
I'll put the Storm into play and the forest into my hand. I will tap 3 to activate Icon. Look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. I will reveal Immaculate Magistrate.
That's pretty nice. Okay.
Into my hand. I will tap for 4. Gain 2 life. And cast Miara. So Great Hands trigger, I put a +1/+1 counter, and because of Naset, I cannot draw. Yeah, I'll say go.
On tap. Necrogermin's trigger. I'll discard Burnish Heart. Draw for turn. I'll lay a Storm. I'll cast Kokusho, Evening Star.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, I will discard Indata Triumph to Necrogen Mist.
Alright.
Draw for turn. Nope. I'll play a Glacial Fortress. Yep, I will tap 7 mana. I will cast Kenrith. Ken?
Yeah.
I'll pay 1 red, giving all creatures trample and haste.
Yep.
I will go to combat. I will send Kenrith at Naset.
Okay, I have no blocks. Naset dice.
And that's it. So you go.
Tap. Upkeep, I'll discard Azorius Signet, and I lose 3 life. Draw for turn. I'll tap Queen.
Draw a card.
The draw card. I'll tap 6. Cast Winds of Abandon.
Exile.
Yeah, exile.
Overloaded. Overloaded, right?
Yeah, overloaded.
I hate Gabriel so much.
I will respond. I'll tap 4 to draw a card on
Okay.
Kenrith. And then it gets exiled.
Yeah, so Miara goes to the command zone.
Bye bye Kokusho.
And Kenrith goes to the command zone.
Search for Swamp, put in the play tap.
Search for a Swamp.
Okay, I'll search for an island.
And I pass the turn.
Untap. Okay, upkeep, Necrogen Mist trigger. I will discard Forest. And I draw for my turn. I will tap for 6. I will cast Bola Citadel. Any response? Okay, let me look. I will play the top card, which is Guardian Project. Okay, so I will tap for 4. Yeah, using the Great Henge. I will cast Immaculate Magistrate. So Great Henge will trigger the counter, and I will draw a card. And Guardian Project trigger, I will draw another card. Look at the top card, what is it? Okay, I will play Wildwood Lodge. I will tap 3. I will cast Heirloom Blade. I will equip Heirloom Blade to Immaculate.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll say go.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll discard a Swamp.
Okay.
Draw for turn. I'll play a Swamp. I'll cast Tinybones.
Okay. Sure.
And I will say go.
I will untap. Upkeep.
Yeah.
Necrogen Mist, I will discard Arcane Signet.
Alright.
Then I'll draw for turn. Okay, I will play a Rootbound Crag. So I will tap 9 mana. And I'll cast Kenrith again.
Wow.
Die.
Hope it doesn't die. And say go.
End step and Tinybones trigger. I'll lose 1 life and draw a card.
Okay, so I untap. I will tap Queen to each player will draw a card and get a life. Okay, so Shrieking Affliction will trigger. I don't lose any life because I have 2 cards in hand. Okay, Necrogen Mist triggers and I'll discard a Spirit of the Labyrinth. And I pass the turn.
End step. Lose 1 life. Tinybones trigger. Draw a card.
Untap. Upkeep. I will discard a Swamp. And I will draw for my turn. Let me check what's the top. Why is it always a land at the top? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, go to combat.
Yep.
Immaculate Magistrate goes to Gary.
Before blocks, tap 3. I'll cast Murder, targeting the creature.
Oh yo.
Yeah, sure. Immaculate dice. Heirloom Blade triggers. So I will review until I review a elf card. Oh, Under Realm Leech goes to my hand. Shadows of the Past trigger. Scry 1.
So much value.
At the top. I will tap for 3 mana. Cast Cultivate. Okay, so I will put the forest into my hand and Swamp into play. And due to the trigger of Confounding, I will return to my hand.
Okay.
I'll look at the top. I tap for 6. I'll cast Casualties of War. Okay, I will target Necrogen Mist, Kenrith, Mystic Sanctuary, Top Vessel.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
Response. I will activate Kenrith. Again. So 4 mana to draw a card. Nothing.
Yay.
And then it resolves. I'll put Kenrith in the graveyard.
Okay, can we go to graveyard? I scry 1. It's that same card again, I forget about it. I tap for 5.
No, the L.
I'll cast Underrealm Leech. So, Great Hand trigger, put a counter. I will draw a card for Great Hand and Guardian Project. So instead of drawing the first trigger, I'll look at top 3. I'll put this into my hand and put Soul Stealer and Sylvan's Coin into my graveyard. Second trigger, put this into my hand and these 2 into the graveyard. Tap for 1, I'll cast Elvish Reclaimer. Reclaimer triggers, 1/1 counter.
You draw 2
Top
cards.
3, put this into my hand, 2 in the graveyard. Into the graveyard. I'll tap 2 for Ancient Tomb and I'll equip Heirloom Blade to Elvish Reclaimer. And I will say go.
Beginner instead. I'll lose 1 life, Tinybones trigger. I'll draw a card. Draw for turn. I'll play a Swamp. Is your Kenrith in your graveyard?
Yeah,
Why is it in your graveyard?
I need it.
You're going to reanimate it.
Don't take it. I need it to get through to him.
You sure you need your Kenrith?
Yes.
I want your Kenrith actually.
No, I really need a Kenrith. Trust me. Just let me deal with him, okay? Let me deal with him.
I'll tap 2. I'll play Animate Gate.
Oh, nice.
Shabras.
Okay, Shabras. Good job.
I'll tap 4. I'll cast Rankle, Master of Prankles.
Oh, draw card please. That'll be nice.
Go to combat. I'll swing at LIANG for 4. A3.
Yeah, no blocks, I will take 3.
The modes I will choose is each player discards a card and lose 1 life and draws a card. I'll discard Witch's Cottage.
Okay, I will discard Archfiend of Ifnir.
You're gonna regret this, but okay, I discard Wrath of God.
I will discard a Thom.
Then we each draw a card.
Each draw a card.
That's a life.
Instead of drawing, I look at the top 3. Okay, I'll put this into my hand, put this 2 into the graveyard.
Okay, can. Then Shabras trigger. I'll gain 1 life. Can. Then go to my end step, begin my end step. Tinybones to trigger. I'll lose 1 life. Draw a card. Gain 1 life.
Nice.
Counter. Go ahead.
Okay, so my turn.
Yeah.
I will untap. And then I'll draw for turn. Okay, so let's begin by tapping 2. I will cycle Canyon Slow.
Okay.
So discard and draw. Then I will tap 2. I will play Remorseful Cleric.
Sure.
I will tap 2. I will cycle Splendor Mare. So when I cycle it, I will give this a lifelink counter. Discard this and draw a card. Okay, I will tap 7. Note the colors: white, white, black, 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 green, green.
Okay.
I will cast Eerie Ultimatum.
Okay.
So return any number of target permanent cards with different names from my graveyard to the battlefield. So I will get a Splendor Mare, Canyon Slow, Archfiend of Ifnir, Titan of Rex, Kenrith, Arcane Signet, Indata Triome, Dawn Treader Elk, and Burnished Heart.
Alright.
So my Triome and my Canyon Slow will enter tapped, and then all the creatures will enter. I will pay 1 red into Kenrith
Sure.
to give my creatures trample and haste. And I'll proceed to try and kill LIANG. I will move to combat.
Okay.
I will send everything at LIANG.
How big is the Kenrith? I'm going to kill that first. Okay, Underground Lich will block Kenrith.
Yeah.
I'll kill the Splendor Mare.
Okay.
I will declare blocks like this lah.
Okay.
Okay, before damage,
Yeah, before damage.
I will cast Corson Grip on cast out.
Ooh, the salt!
Okay, sure. Cast out has been destroyed.
I'm back! Oh, yes!
So damage.
Yeah, sure. I die.
Okay, you are taking 22 damage. So Kenrith dies, my Splendor Mare dies. I will gain 5 life from lifelink. And I'll put Kenrith back in my graveyard. Yeah, that's it for me. Go ahead.
Okay, instead, Tinybones trigger, lose 1 life. Draw a card. Shabras trigger, gain 1 life.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Trigger affliction triggers. I'll lose 3 life. I draw for turn.
50 triggers.
And 20 triggers. I'll tap 4 to play Keeper of the Accord. I'll tap 3. I'll cast Helion.
Oh shit.
Suncrowned. Okay, and then I pass the turn.
I'll just tap 3. I'll cast Hero's Downfall, targeting the Rex.
Okay, the Titanosaurus of Rex dies.
Okay, I untap. Draw. Shabras, gain 1 life. I'll lay a Swamp. Combat first. I'll swing Shabras and Rankle at ESMOND.
I can't block. I take 9 damage, down to 17.
Okay, Rankle triggers, discard a card and lose 1 life and draw a card. And discard Mind Rod.
Okay, I will discard Dragon Skull, submit.
No, nothing to discard.
So we lose a life and draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I drew a card, Tuti gets a +1/+1 counter.
I draw a card, Shabras gain 1 life.
Jeez.
Can. Then I'll pay 3 mana. I'll cast Ensnaring Breach. I play Waste Not. I'll play 3. Cost of Pressure. Whenever a player casts a spell, discard a card. That's the cost. And then I'll play 3. I'll cast Delirium Skins. Each player discard 3 cards.
Okay.
I'll discard Massacre Worm and Pox.
Alright, I will discard 3 lands.
Discard Castle Ardent Veil.
Waste Not will trigger. So how many mana?
I got 8 black.
8 black. I'll sink in all into Tinybones. So those
I got 1 card.
1 card. So Gabriel lose 10 life.
Oh yo.
17. Okay.
And then Tinybones will trigger. I'll draw a card. Lose 1 life. Then Shabas trigger. 6. Okay.
End step. I will tap 1 green, sack my Dawnwaker out.
Sure.
Find a swamp, enters the battlefield tapped. Then I will untap and draw for turn. I'll tap 3. I will sacrifice Burnished Heart.
Alright.
So a mountain and a plains enter the battlefield. Triggering on Conundrum, I will bounce Canyon Slow and Indata Triumph to my hand. I will tap 9 mana. I will cast Rise of the Dark Realms.
Okay.
So I'll put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under my control.
Oof.
So that triggers, I'll discard a Spore Frog. Okay, so then it resolves. So I will get a Spore Frog, 2 Burnished Hearts, a Dawnwaker Elk, a Splendor Mare, a Spirit of the Labyrinth, a Titanosaurus Rex, Kenrith, Azor, and Massacre Worm. So I have 2 ETB triggers. Massacre Worm will trigger, all your creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Tinybones die. Go in command zone.
Okay, so because your creature died, you lose 4 life. And then both of you can't cast instant sorceries during your next turn.
In response to Azor's trigger, I'll tap Kwain to draw a card.
Okay, so we all draw.
Gain 1.
Okay, so when I draw, Tuti gets 3. I mean, get 1 more +1/+1 counter. And then because I gain life, Heal triggers and Keep Up the Cop will get a +1/+1 counter.
Shabas trigger, gain 1 life, and I put a +1/+1 counter.
Okay, you got 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, 2 cards.
2 or less, right?
Yeah. Burnished Hearts.
No! Then I will tap 2 mana. I will cycle Valley Rennet.
Alright.
Find a Scattered Groves to my hand. So that will trigger on Archfiend of Ifnir.
Alright.
All your creatures get a -1 counter.
Rankle dies.
So
dice.
Tuti goes to 2. And then Queen dies.
I'll trigger Waste Not also.
So you lose 2 life for Massacre Worm, you lose 2 life for Massacre Worm. Then I will tap 1 red to Kenrith and give all my creatures Trample and Haste
Alright.
to end of turn. So move to combat, I will send these 4 creatures at Gary and the Remorseful Cleric at Gabriel.
Alright. I'll block Burnished Heart.
I can't block.
Okay, so damage.
Yep.
Okay, so you take 2. Burnished Heart dies.
And I die.
You die! No! Okay, so you get back your Burnished Heart and your Massacre Worm.
Yep.
Okay, then I will gain 2 life from Lifelink. Alright, and that was awesome. Go ahead.
Oh wait, end step trigger. The Keeper of the Accord triggers and I get a Soldier and a Plains. Okay, untap. Drop for turn. Because I drew, 2T goes to 3. I play an Island and I pass.
Okay, I will untap. Alright, then I will draw for turn. I'll tap 2 mana. I will cycle Scattered Groves, but I can't draw more than 1 card. But I still cycle, Archfiend will trigger, so your Soldier dies.
Yeah, Soldier dies. It goes to...
Okay, I will tap 8 mana. I will cast Scion of Darkness. Then I will tap 1 red into Kenrith and give everything Trample and Haste.
Yep.
I'll move to combat.
Yep.
I will send Azor,
That's not everything.
Titan of Rex, and the Scion, and the Archfiend
Okay.
at you.
I'll tap 4 mana,
Yep.
and then I can go to damage.
Alright, ESMOND wins.
Good game, good game.
Again, okay.
Wow, that was insane.
It was back and forth, a lot of back and forth.
And that's it for another game, another episode of Quintessential Commander. That took way too long and had way too many board wipes, I think. Kenrith, I think, just kept dying over and over again, but you know, that's how powerful Kenrith is. And this is a big shout out again to you, my patron, Dutch McFadden. Thank you for this awesome suggestion, because it's something that I never would have thought of, you know, building a Kenrith reanimation strategy. And I really enjoyed myself, surprisingly, building it and playing it. So, you know, if any of you want to support me and also want to see your deck ideas come to life on this channel, patrons of different tiers do get to send in deck ideas or even send in a deck list, and I will build it and play it on this channel, on this series. So if you're interested in that, do check out my Patreon. Besides that, you know, this channel just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I am, you know, mind blown, because that's a big milestone for me. So I will be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway soon, together with a Christmas giveaway. So I'm thinking about that, and you know, you should just look out for that. It should be coming out soon. But otherwise, thank you again for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment down below what would you like to see, what could we have done better, any misplays. I know, you know, people like to see the misplays that we missed. But yeah, that's it for now. So I will see you all next time. Bye.